and I'm Andre, also known as Meddler. Today is October 5th, which is a bit earlier than usual.
The only reason I'm watching this is because of this guy, because he makes the best facial expressions and he takes his job seriously, and I love this guy. My brother Paul Beliza.
We're flying to Worlds soon, and we wanted to film this before we left.
This is our last dev update of the year, and before we get into some of the things you'll see in Season 1 2026, we wanted to thank you all for being on the journey with us this year.
As always, we want to show some love for your passion, for keeping us honest, and for making working on this game so worth it. Now, in January, we'll be back to talk more about Season 1, as well as a little bit of what to expect for the rest of 2026 overall. But for now, let's get into it.
We learned a lot this year about seasons. Many of you liked what came with the themes, the map art updates, metagames, new champions, and champ updates overall, for example. But we also saw that if we leaned too hard into a region, it could feel very one note, especially when it comes to skins. And as it turns out, there is too much of a thing like Noxus.
A lot of red and black.
Yeah.
So, we'll continue to find the right balance for thematic seasons moving forwards. And speaking of which, it's time to talk about Season 1 of 2026. For this, we wanted a contrast from 2025, with its ancient danger, a dark inn, and quite a bit of scheming throughout. So next year, we want to kick things off with themes of unity, hope, and justice. With a drop of righteous judgment thrown in there for good measure.
Oh shit!
So, that means Petricite, gold, and blue accents on the map, as well as some Demacia-themed skins, including some champions
Okay, the map's back to being green again, nice.
Imagine as Demacians, with plenty of non-Demacia skins for some variety.
RIOT! Morgana, can I just...
That also means that the yearly cinematic in January will feature Demacian champions. We're going back to old school Demacia this time, back in time to what some might consider the golden age of Demacia, when it was a beacon of hope and a bastion of justice.
Hey, Andre, are we forgetting something?
I don't think so.
You sure?
This guy's too good, bro. Look at his facial expressions. This guy is too good. We're going back.
The golden age of Demacia.
Watch it.
When it was a
He is
beacon of
too
hope,
good. Watch this.
a bastion of justice.
Hey, Andre, are we forgetting something?
I don't think so.
You sure?
Let's keep going. I don't want this to drag on.
Goat, bro. Look at...
Anyway, we have a range of Summoner's Rift changes that the team will talk about in a moment.
He's the only reason I watch these. I'm not even joking.
This year, we'll also talk about some updates to Swift Play. With that, we're going to hand it over to Riot N-Step and Freak, who will walk you through some of the...
We're skipping that. Oh my god, I actually want to know about this though. Fuck's sake.
Summoner's Rift changes coming in January.
Hey everyone, I'm Riot N-Step.
And I'm Freak.
And we're here to talk to you about
Why
the
is he
Summoner's
wearing it
Rift
like a cape?
gameplay changes coming in January.
Over the last few years, League has been largely about team fighting over neutral objectives, fighting around grubs, dragons, or that vision ward you just placed around grubs or dragons.
And while we know 5v5s make for some of the highest highs, we want to swing back towards a state where more strategies like splitting or sieging are more viable.
So we're making some changes to major neutral objectives, towers, and minions in order to do just that.
Additionally, we're making adjustments to roles so everyone has an appropriate impact on the outcome of each game, because right now, some lanes are much better at turning a winning lane into a winning game.
We also have some delightful improvements, so let's get started.
The first thing you'll notice in January is that the game starts faster. We want to reduce downtime after you load in, so minions and basic jungle camps first spawn 35 seconds earlier than they do today. You'll still be able to pull off early invades, but you'll have to be much more decisive when you load in.
Wait. So the first camp spawns at 55 seconds? Yeah. Damn.
We're also making some changes to vision. It's an incredibly powerful tool in League, but right now it feels monopolized by supports and sometimes by junglers. We want to make effectively warding the map easier to learn for everyone and give more opportunities and power.
Wait, who's struggling to learn warding the map? Are you... Chat, don't tell me you're struggling to learn the map. You guys are Grandmasters, not you, right? He's talking about the other players.
Or towards drops by pushing champions, especially mid and top laners who are side laning later in the game.
So, we're adding Phaelites, locations that grant temporary bonus vision to wards with unique bonus vision areas for each spot. Some Phaelite rings will be available at the beginning of each game, while others reveal themselves when the Elemental Rift transforms, particularly those that would otherwise disrupt early game jungle.
Okay, so on to the
what? So what does it do?
objectives. Otacon was one of the biggest additions to the Rift this year.
Go back. What did he say? Sorry, this is a big change. What did he say?
Especially mid and top laners who are side laning later in the game.
So, we're adding phalites, locations that grant temporary bonus vision to wards with unique bonus vision areas for each spot. Some phalite rings will be available at the beginning of each game, while others reveal themselves when the elemental rift transforms,
That's
particularly those that would otherwise disrupt early game jungle.
No, I'm down for that. That sounds fun. They done this on purpose so newer players know where to place wards. That's pretty sick. I like that.
Okay, so on to
Because
the...
you know what? Like, let me give you a perfect example. Let me talk about me. When I'm playing CSGO, my friend's always screaming, bro, buy nades. And I'm sitting there like, bro, I don't know how to use them. He's like, what do you mean you don't know how to use them? Just smoke off sight when they're peeking or whatever and you hear noise. That's it. And he's like, I'm like, I can't. I don't know how to do it. Like, I pull it in my hand and then they come into sight and they shoot me in the head. He goes, bro, just fucking buy it. And I'm like, bro, it's a waste of money. And then he goes, buy flashes as well. Don't just buy a smoke. Bro, get a molly. You've got extra gold. And I'm panicking. I'm like, what? And then I buy 4 nades, I don't use one, and I die. Every single time, I swear to God. Every single time. I buy 4 of them, 2 flashes, 1 smoke, 1 molly. I don't use one, and I die. Every single time. And I'm like, bro, why am I buying these? He's like, bro, just click on it and throw it. I'm like, brother man, when I do that, yeah, I put the gun down, I get in my pocket, I get the molly out, the guy peeks the corner like this, and he sees me there with my dick in my hand and a molly in my hand and I throw it at him and I die. I can't do that, bro. I don't know how to do it. You see what I'm saying? And then he started playing League. And when I was telling him to play League, I'm screaming at him. It's like, buy a fucking control wall. He's like, bro, what? I don't know where to put it. And I was like, bro, put the ward in the bush. That's it. And then he's like, bro, because he's pushed up on mid. He used to play Vladimir mid lane. He pushes up on mid lane. I'm like, bro, just ward the bush right there and play towards it. The guy like, I don't know how to use wards. They needed this for the new players.
Objectives. Otacon was one of the biggest additions to the Rift this year and was a pretty cool, unique objective to fight over. That said, he contributed to objective fatigue, which many of you cited as an issue, and we agreed. We wanted to alleviate this over time. We had removed the second form of Otacon, we removed the second set of grubs, but it really wasn't enough. So, just like Zehen did, we are cutting Otacon out of the game.
No!
That includes Blood Roses and the petals with them.
That said, let us know what you think about limited time gameplay changes and if there's something you'd like to see more of.
But back...
That might mean we go back to Ignite top lane Pantheon. Bro, I've only been going TP for Atakan. Atakan's too broken.
To Otacon, his removal also means that
you
Baron
have to be there for the Atakan. You see what I'm saying?
will go back to his old 20-minute spawn time. Welcome back, King.
Additionally, we're making all epic monsters more durable, especially late game dragons as you get closer to Dragon Soul. That should make it so that it's easier for teams on the back foot to contest dragons and other epic monsters or trade something meaningful on the other side of the map.
Finally, we're also removing feats of strength from the game. We like that they push teams to progress the game and provided goals to rally around, but we think we can create better game systems that allow for players to have more individual agency over their games. With feats getting the boot, we're adding back some gold rewards for
feats getting the boot.
First Blood and First Turret.
Another way we're looking to improve sieging is with a new mechanic called Crystalline Overgrowth, which is kind of like a universal demolish effect. Crystals will build up on towers over several minutes, and when hit, they're consumed to deal an extra burst of damage based on how much buildup has accumulated. This should help enable pushing windows in more situations, even if you're behind or don't have the highest DPS. Demolish will be sticking around, but will be simplified to a good old 3-hit passive.
We love 3-hit passives.
Yes, we do.
Turret plates will now stay on outer
What did he say? Love passive?
To a good old 3-hit passive.
We love 3-hit passives.
Yes, we do.
Turret plates will now stay on outer turrets permanently and will be added to the inner and inhibitor towers as well. We're doing this
I like the 3-hit passive thing.
To create long-term piecemeal rewards for pushing. No matter what state the turret's in, you're likely to mine some gold by taking aggressive actions. We're not adding more gold to the map with these changes. Instead, we're going to be basically spreading out the current gold for killing a tower and splitting it across the plates.
To further facilitate pushing, we're ramping up minion respawn rates in the late game to give more frequent access to sieging turrets. We're also adjusting late game home guards to swiftly take you to your most pushed.
What? You're gonna kill someone, and then like the fight's still going on, and your teams are both dancing, and you just see this guy running back from the bait. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm back. Like, whoa, we haven't even finished. Why are you here already? You're like, actually.
Minion wave in each lane.
And
You're not even going to need TP after this. Chat, with Atakan getting removed, this weird addition, we don't need TP anymore. I'm not even joking.
And finally, Nexus turrets will respawn with partial health missing. We like that the respawn allows a team to hold their base for a while and not have to worry about getting
This is a good change. Good.
by a Twitch, but with a full health respawn, it meant that it was honestly incorrect for a sieging team to finish killing the turret sometimes.
Now, for our biggest change for next year.
1 second, I have to address this. Some guy said, no more death penalty, huge Spearshot buffs, holy. What?
Role quests.
Why are you pretending I'm Baus?
When you load into the game in January, top, bot, and mid lane will now have their own quests that reward unique power, similar to the jungle pet evolutions and the support item upgrades.
You'll progress these new quests by killing minions, champions, plates, towers, or epic objectives. All the things you'd normally be doing in a game. You'll progress even faster by doing those in your assigned lane.
Your quest is decided by which role you've been assigned in the lobby, so if you and a friend or a stranger want to change roles, make sure you do an official trade in Champ Select.
One of our goals with these role quests is to buff top and bot carry relative to the other roles.
Finally! That's what I've been saying! Top and ADC are the least impactful roles in the game, unless you got Captain Spear and Lucian dropping 20 kills, nukes every game.
The two weakest, and as a result, the quest rewards are going to be comparatively stronger for them.
Good.
Now, let's get into the rewards, which will be granted in a new role quest slot.
Historically, top laners haven't always felt like they have the agency over the games that they deserved, even if they won their lane, and that's something we would like to change this season. Upon quest completion, top laners will receive pretty much summoner teleport.
What? Bro! Whoa! This is what I like.
For free, on top of the two summoners they already chose.
Oi! Now you're speaking English. Finally, we're making top balanced again. This is good. I don't know why it's so broken, but we need to hear the other quests. But this sounds fucking ridiculous, but I like it.
If you had taken teleport in pregame, instead that spell gets a lot stronger, giving a very, very large shield when you use it. In addition to getting a functionally free summoner spell, top laners will also get a bunch of bonus XP up front, more XP from future sources, and an increased level cap.
Now,
I feel like they're making top 2 broken. Like, what the hell is happening right now? I mean, sure. You know what I mean? Sure, I'll take it. But holy moly. Like, you're going to be sitting there, little Jimmy on ADC, and you're going to see level 19 Pantheon steamrolling. Oh my god, I haven't even finished trying to dive my laner yet. I'm TPing in. What the fuck? Like, brother man, you guys are not being able to lane against that. You're done. If I'm on top lane, be weary. I'm going Ignite, I'm going my cheesy PTA, I'm going Electric, I'm going whatever, bro. I'm going Scorch. I'm killing the laner 7 times, and I'm showing up on every lane twice. You're not surviving.
to mid lane. A huge variety of champions can be played there, so we wanted this reward to be good whether you're mage, assassin, or both, like Malphite mid. And upon completing the quest, mid laners will receive a free tier 3 boot upgrade like the ones you could buy with feats, as well as a faster recall.
Rounding it out for the new
Compared to a free TP.
quests in bot lane, we're going to lean even harder into the carry part of the role. So while top laners are getting bonus XP, bot laners are getting a whole bunch of extra gold. When completing their quest, they get a lump sum of gold, increased gold from minion kills, champ kills, and champion assists for the rest of the game. And you might
That's sick. I like that.
be asking, well then what do I do with all this gold if I hit item cap? Don't worry, the item cap is going up. Your 7th item slot will hold your boots permanently, allowing you to get 6 full...
What? They're gonna have 7 items! You know what? This sounds fun. I like this. This adds flavor to the game. I like this a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
legendary items for extra hard late game scaling.
Jungle and support already have quests and rewards, but we still wanted to take this
Just
opportunity.
leave jungle the same. Like, the jungle gets the jungle pet. That's it. Leave it as it is. I swear I'm not even joking. I'm dead serious. Leave jungle as it is. Let's continue. Do you know what I mean? Mid, top, ADC, great. Sup and jungle are already fucking broken. Just leave them as it is.
Opportunity to make some changes to them. Jungle is by far the strongest role in the game right now.
Oh, but when I say that, I'm coping. You fucking brain deads. The guys behind the game, the guys that code this game, the guys who make this game, they're saying the exact same thing, you dumbasses. Confirmed by Riot. Done. There's no discussion. You're all coping. Nah, jungle like, yeah. Shut up!
especially when it comes to early map influence. So we're slightly lowering the speed of early game clears to give lane
I've been
matchups.
saying this! Yes! Thank you, bro. Thank you. You get 30 seconds. These guys watch my stream. You get 30 seconds of lane time before you get ganked in your ass, and you can't do anything about it.
A little bit more time to play out uninterrupted.
Thank
We're
you.
also making it harder for non-junglers to steal objectives by increasing their resists and making Smite deal more damage.
Their role quest is still getting pet upgrades and PvP smite like before, and they're now getting increased golden XP from large monsters when the quest is done, as well as
Hey, Brendan jugglers, bro. Go clear your camps, yeah? You brothers suck. Oh, man. Oh, wow. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Yeah, extra golden XP. Oh, that's good, bro. That is good. This is exactly what I wanted to hear. Holy.
bonus movement speed in the jungle.
Bonus move speed in the jungle. What? you brothers are finished, okay? If you couldn't get Challenger on your disgustingly broken roll right now, you're never gonna get Challenger on it. Yeah? It's not getting any easier. They're gonna start balancing your roll. You should have done it while you could. It's like Bitcoin. Yeah? It was like Bitcoin. It's too late now. It's too late. You're cooked.
Similar to jungle, we think support is already plenty powerful and has a very functional role quest, so we didn't want to directly increase their power. With that in mind, we wanted to give them quality of life oriented upgrades, so we're giving them a new slot exclusively for control wards. Discounts.
Hey, supports. You hear that, yeah? You're getting control wars. Yeah. Hey, supports. Make sure you're ordering the map properly, yeah? I don't want to see no dark patches in this area, right? I don't want to see no fog of war out here. Make sure you order properly. And do it fast.
On control wards, and a little bit more gold over time so they can keep pace a little better with the other roles.
Overall, we want these quests to represent meaningful power spikes in a way that leans into the unique strengths of each role. This
RK3 Coyote, thank you so much for the sub, I appreciate it.
also allows us to delete the lane swap detective mechanic that we added last year to combat pro lane swapping. We'll be keeping a close eye on how quests land, so please let us know your thoughts next year.
I like this. Thank you, Freak. You've done a great job, sir.
Role quests aren't all we have planned to make your champions feel more
Lavine
satisfying.
OSB,
We're gonna bring
thank
back
you
a
for the
few
prime,
items
sir. God
to the
bless you.
Rift for each class, so give them some shiny new toys, including bringing back a few familiar favorites like Hextech Gunblade.
For example, we're adding the new Scepter of Bonking for AP fighters, which will empower your Spellblade Bonk to double your on-hit effects.
That's not the final name, is it?
I would like it, but no, we're probably gonna give it something in canon.
I do love bonking. Well, anyway, given none of these names are final,
Mountain Top is so back, flashing night, TP, holy, oh, that's so cinema, that's so cinema. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And it's gonna make people wanna kill you in lane. Bro, the current top meta is so boring. D-Shield, second win cookies sit on the tower. The champs that actually have kill potential that are fun to play into, like Camille, like Fiora, like Riven, like whatever, bro, Aatrox, Mordekaiser, they don't get played. They don't get played. It's just bunch of boring ass, unkillable champions that go D-Shield, second wind cookies, and they're not gonna die, and then they reset TP back, and you're done. Like, that's it. Then they outscaled you. It's boring. I like this change. I like this a lot. Everyone's gonna start going battle summoners. No one's gonna go that dog shit upgraded TP. I think that was their intention. Like, this is gonna be so cinema. This is gonna be so good. So good.
if you're an AD fighter without a good way to get Omnivamp, you can grab Blood Sphere, which will give you some Omnivamp and also ability haste scaling with your AD.
Show me the
Or
numbers.
if you play an AD carry who's really good at auto spacing, you can pick up Snowbow for extra range on takedown, plus damage amp based on how far away you are from your opponents.
We took a hard look at which subclasses didn't feel like they were getting enough support from the current item system and worked to fill those spaces. So we're hoping many champions have at least one of the 9 new items that they can get excited about.
Speaking of which, we're also adding crit damage back to 200%.
Alright, we know that was a lot to cover. We're excited to hear what you think of all these changes as the new season kicks off.
And in case you're looking for even more details or insights on these changes, make sure to check out the dev blog that's live right now.
That's it from us on the Summoners Rift team, and so we'll throw it back to Pablo and Medler, and we'll see you
My goat, Pablo. Freak, pleasure to do business with you, sir. Thank you very much. You, sir, on the right. God bless you as well. You guys done great changes this patch. Keep up. You're doing amazing.
on the Rift.
Hey!
Okay, let's talk about ranked. This year we've been making improvements to shorten queue times and make your matches more fair through improvements to inting and griefing detection. And, more recently, we ran a test in late September that reduced queue times by 40% at all ranks, in ranked, in EU West and Oceania.
Aero VII,
double
thank you so
down
much
on
for the 30 months. Wa alaikum assalam, habibi.
that work, and make 2026 the best time yet to climb.
So next year, we'll be also tackling two common frustrations, mismatched teams and long queues. Something we want to address is visual rank disparity in lobbies as well. When players start their climbs late after a reset, you may see a bronze player in an otherwise gold game, which can feel particularly unfair. When in reality, that player was gold last season, but they haven't gotten back to that rank yet because they've had less time to play. So we're adding a climb
I
indicator
love this guy. I swear he needs a raise. He really does.
to loading screens when a player's MMR is higher than their visible rank. This will let other players know that you're climbing quickly and your displayed rank hasn't caught up yet.
We're also making changes to how flex and solo duo MMR are calculated. A common pain point is someone who is silver in flex and, say, diamond in solo duo just stomping a bunch of games, when in reality they're truly diamond in both ladders. So this season, if your solo duo MMR
Am I the only one that forgets Flex Q even exists? Does anyone even play that? I swear I don't know a single person. I've never even met someone that just plays Flex. I'm dead serious. I've played League for 10 years. I've never met anyone that plays that.
much higher than your flex MMR, the system should bring your flex rank a lot closer to your solo duo one. And that should mean flex...
Play with friends. Friends.
matchups will feel a fair bit more balanced moving forwards.
Next, we're making changes to autofill. The reality of League is that certain roles are substantially more popular than others, and having an autofill jungler versus a jungle main can feel like an auto loss. This means that quite often people either dodge to avoid it or hold your lobby hostage in order to get you to dodge. When nobody likes queue times, this is an awful experience.
So we have a number of changes to make autofill fairer, and to reward you for sticking with the role you're assigned when you do get autofilled. First, if someone on your team is autofilled, the system will try to match autofilled players.
Don't autofill junglers. I don't think it should be allowed that you autofill junglers. The role's too different. Like, if your jungler's autofilled, you're gonna lose. Doesn't matter what elo is, you're just gonna lose. It's not enjoyable. Don't autofill junglers. Autofill anyone else, just not junglers.
By role. So an autofilled jungler versus another autofilled jungler, for example. If it can't match by roles, it will then of course fall back and try to ensure the same number of autofilled players on each team.
No, but this is still a problem, and this is why no one likes to queue late at night. Because once you start getting those autofill junglers, you can't win.
We do know though that even with that balance, autofill games can still feel discouraging when you play your best in a role that you didn't choose. That's why we're adding a new system called Aegis of Valor. If you're autofilled and earn a mastery score of C or greater, the Aegis will trigger. You won't lose any LP on a loss, or you'll earn double LP for a win.
I'm gonna be rank 1 next season. Nah. Chat, I autofill just because. Do you know what I mean? My mid lane needs to swap, I got you. My top lane needs to swap, I got you. The sub needs to swap, go for it. I'm a challenger player on 4 roles. Okay? I am a challenger player on 4 roles, easily. Soon to be ADC Lucian as well. This is going to be insane for me. That is insane. That's absurd. No, that is going to be so... That's free OP for me. I'm just getting free OP. When I get filled, I win every time.
So for those of you who main less popular roles and therefore seldom get autofill...
Not jungle, my challenger, my Pantheon jungle's challenger.
First of all, thanks. We haven't forgotten about you. You'll still occasionally receive the Aegis benefit at about the same rate as other players because we want to reward the role heroes who keep the queue healthy and moving. Finally, we know how frustrating it is to be constantly returned to the queue because you get enchained dodges lobby after lobby. So, we've made a few updates.
I'm a role hero. I actually am. Zoo83R, thank you for the sub, sir.
After a positive response to our pilot test, we're removing the ability to ban a hovered allied champion, taking away an opportunity for a teammate to tilt off the planet before the match even starts. And then second, dodging a lobby will no longer allow players to escape autofill. It'll just get carried over to the next lobby. We think that the Aegis of Valor should provide a solid reward
Again, what if your jungler's autofilled? They didn't really fix that. apart from put someone else on the enemy team that's auto-filled in the jungle. But then they also said, well, that might not happen as well. We might just, if we can't match you with that, we'll match you with someone else that's auto-filled. You see what I'm saying? It's still the problem. Just make it so jungle can't get auto-filled. I don't think anyone's got a problem with the ADC auto-filling mid. Whatever, they're bad, they're bad. When your jungler's auto-filled, it's not fun.
Sticking around and trying. So, I mean, come on, it's double LP for a win, after all. And at Master and above, dodging an autofill will count as a full
Oh my
loss.
god, I'm gonna get so
We know that
happy
this
when
is
I
a
get
pretty big
auto-filled.
change from how we've
Bro,
dealt
when
with
I'm
dodging.
auto-filled in that sub role, 45 LP, baby! Oh my god, that's gonna just be 3 LP, I swear.
Past, and we believe that this will lead to higher quality and faster games. Speaking of speeding things
Go
up,
back 5 seconds, wait, what happened?
believe that this. We know that this is a pretty
Master and above, dodging an autofill will count as a full loss.
No! 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 Wait, say that again?
Roll. And at Master and above, dodging an autofill will count as a full loss.
Dodging when you're auto-filled will count as a full loss. No, chat. No. What do you mean this is good? That's not good. What if I won't dodge? I never dodge. You know I never dodge. But what if? Let's say I couldn't play jungle, even though I can, and I get filled in the jungle. I'm just gonna say, oh sorry team. If I dodge, I'm gonna get a full loss. So I'm just gonna try my little Nyla jungle, and I hope it goes well. Okay. Sorry, I'm an ADC main. I don't know how to play jungle. Sorry. And then they just go 0-12 and we lose. And all right, nice. He didn't lose LP, but we did. Do you know what I mean? Whoa. What the fuck's going on there? Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's either I dodge or I dodge and I lose a full game worth of LP, or I stay and you 4 lose LP and I don't. Anywho's, ain't my problem. Right, Smite Nyla jungle. Where do I path to? Do I start Wolves? Like unironically, oh, Riot, what do you mean? Like, what about me? I'm sitting there on top lane, innocent young man. What do I do?
We know that this is a pretty big change from how we've dealt with dodging in the past, and we believe that this will lead to higher quality and faster games. Speaking of speeding things up, we're also speeding up champ select.
But the
by cutting
Aegis
down
gives you a motive to do well and not troll. Chat, it's not about troll. They don't know how... Guys, do we remember, and I'm not trying to bring up the guy's name, but we had a few autofill junglers, yeah? Did we see his clear? Do you guys remember what he done? Red Raptors bot lane. I've never seen that. He was level 2. Red Raptors bot lane. What? What's going on? What, chat, like, sometimes you just, like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. What's the problem? Brother, it was Red Raptors on red side. Cross the map bot lane. He's level 2. He shows up to the lane, they're level 2. Now what? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? No, guys, you can't do this. This is not, like, I'm telling you, jungle role, I don't mind the Aegis bullshit on all the other roles. Just please don't let them fill jungle. Have something in the system where a jungler cannot fill. A jungler cannot be filled. Every time you see a jungler, he is on roll. Do you know how giga chattery that is? Junglers gonna be walking around like they got a badge of honor on their chest. I swear to God. I'm the only guy that can play this shit. You know what I mean? I like that. Make that.
on timers and animations, which should save about half a minute.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, no, I did it.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
And animations, which should save about half a minute.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, no, I did it.
And if that wasn't enough, we've got one last ranked
I
change.
don't know what you've done.
We're adding back duo queue to higher ranks, including Challenger, in most regions. For so many people, League is better with friends.
Yes.
And in the past we disabled duoing at Apex tier ranks because it's so often led to rank manipulation. But, because of the improvements we mentioned earlier, as well as the ongoing work on boosting and ranked manipulation detection, we're confident that we can bring back high MMR duoing without it being so abused.
So, call up your friends. It's duo time.
Who? I don't know if I could do it with anyone. I don't know if anyone wants... Well,